This is actually the kitchen that's part of a restaurant, and we're going out here now to the dining room. So you can see they're pulling out the old fixtures, and all these fixtures are replaced with new LED light fixtures. And these walls you see here behind me, these are going to be tore out, and it's just going to be one big open room. There's about 2,400 square feet here. I've got a jazz club that's interested in renting this very space we just went through. So I'm going to call them back real quick and see what they have to say. So that's interesting. They have a catering company that also supposedly has a liquor license attached to it, and they think they can utilize that. They also have an interest in music, playing jazz. Now, I don't doubt that he's serious, but I don't know this guy yet. This is our next stop. You can see I poured concrete. It's under this pad right here, and there's concrete here that I'm standing on that was poured years ago. And then because they've insisted on we having recycle bins and more bins these days, we've had to expand this trash area. So the asphalt was destroyed when the trucks pull up. So that's why when you see what we have here, we put down concrete in place of the asphalt. The tires don't tear it up. If you look, you can see like the tires on here. When they go in and when they turn the tires like this on a hot day, they just sink like sand into that asphalt and it destroys it. So I'm glad this is done. I didn't even know it was going to be done yet. So this is kind of a nice news that this is done. This house, I just got an offer, $500,000 even, and which is great. I'm very pleased to have a $500,000 deal on this one. They wrote it, I accepted it. It's still staged. I saw all the trucks out here yesterday with the various people that inspectors. So the complaint that they had really isn't valid, and I'll explain why. I mean, they're probably doing it to beat me up a little bit on the price, but what current code would require that these all be GFI. This is a GFI. You've got a trip. Well, when this house was built, there was no such thing as a GFI. I told them, and what I'm telling them, and I'll tell you, is that this house is perfectly sellable. It doesn't have to be up to today's codes because it wasn't built today. It was built 40 years ago. And it's even closer to code than it needs to be because there are GFIs within 3 feet of the sink. That was never a requirement back when it was built. On the breaker boxes, they were complaining about neutrals being doubled up. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so I'm not going to open up the box, but basically inside where they're tied to these breakers, there's not just one neutral per. There's like some of them are doubled up for whatever reason. It's not a big deal. It was customary. That's what they would do in the day. And at the time it was code. So that goes nowhere because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt anything. Just because the code's different today doesn't matter. Now this box, these breakers are ones that have all been, these are all ones that have already been replaced by me. They are up to code. In other words, they're fire rated or ANSI standards or UL standards, I should say. They didn't mention, I'm glad maybe they recognize that I replaced all those. But if I was going to make an issue on this house, it would be this FPE, this Federal Pacific Electronics. But even then I would have killed it by telling them I've already replaced all the breakers. So that's going nowhere. So I just wanted to double check and come by the house here. I do want to close this thing. I'm certainly not going to knock any money off for these things. If it'll close the deal, I'll spend $200 and I'll put GFIs everywhere where they're really not necessary. But that's it. We have some issues with trees. You see the tree coming down, hitting the roof here. This is a cool old property I've owned for a long time. And it's funny, when I re-poured this asphalt down here, there was a stump. The old asphalt had been poured all the way around the stump. So I brought my backhoe over here and I grabbed hold of that stump and I pulled it up. It ripped up fairly easy. When it pulled up, it flipped up, and hanging underneath the roots was a horseshoe. You know, horseshoes, good luck, right? You hold them up. Yeah, today we'll take a look. I got a beauty salon here that I put in about, a year ago. Nice, clean looking place. Over here I've got kind of a technical lab of some sort. This isn't good. I don't know why this is open like this, but you can see, look at this. There's already a bird's nest in here. Jeez, is there any eggs in there? Yeah, yeah, that's not good. I had a problem with homeless coming back here for a while. You know, we just find their shit back here like a garbage dump. But they probably opened this. Oh crap, there are eggs. Well, their nest is moved. Okay, bird wins. They're not being totally evicted, they're just being moved to another unit. Moving downstairs. Troubleshooting and taking care of problems. And apologize to bird lovers, but didn't know they were there. It was a relief to see the concrete's already poured. It was a relief to see that I don't have to do any work over there at the house that I just got the offer on. Hopefully that bird will come back and hatch those eggs. But anyways, that's kind of just a typical day in the life here. Just, you know, handling problems. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. A lot of content on this channel. I've been doing it for 40 years. Keep about 150,000 square feet of rentals, about another 30,000 square feet of property that I turn, flip. If you want to make money in real estate, this is the place to be. This is the channel to watch.